Yes, peoples, welcome to OutRegis TV. Genie here.
Yes, Naya.
And today I'm doing my questions and answers. And what I traditionally do is I take 3 questions off the internet and I answer them. It's pretty simple. It's not really rocket science. Kind of entertaining, maybe it's not. I don't know. You let me know. Give me a thumbs up and a comment. Helps me out tremendously. First question, please.
What footballing opinion can someone have that would make you lose all respect for them?
That's a great question. I'm a very old, disgruntled black man. The way I feel about football, the older I get, the more unruly I become.
Yes, Naya.
I got issues, man. The first thing I would say is fans that don't respect the history of the sport or the history of their own club. Or even just the sometime-ish fans. For me, it's either a 2-footed tackle or don't bother tackle at all. If you're going to support a club, if you're going to get into the sport, if you love the sport, do your history. It's not just about the now. The past matters so much, and a lot of fans don't really respect it or understand it, and that irks me to the tape. Next, I would say stats merchants. I'm a football lover. I'm a football player. I love football, but I love what it makes me feel. The stats are cool. Stats are important. The trophy cabinet is just as important.
Yes, Naya.
The way a player moves, the way they score, the way they do things, personality, physical attributes, the style of play, those things matter to me more. So stats merchants that solely rely on that, they are a special, special kind of people. Stay well clear of me, especially if you're drinking. And the last caveat I'll throw out there really quickly are fans of football that have biases that delude their whole train of thought. Like, it's okay to like other players. It's okay to like certain teams. It's okay to, be a fan of a goal. But ones that are just so dead set, blinded, tunnel vision, it's like there's a mental block. And I don't really like those kind of people. It's hard to trust them, if you know what I mean. Apart from CR7 and Messi, name a footballer that made you fall in love with football. Another great question.
Word.
By the way, some of you subscribers, friends, family, my son, they send me this stuff. So this is where I get the questions from. So if you have any questions, send them to me in the email or in my DMs or wherever you know me, just send it, man. I'll review it. I'll go over it. I got time. I ain't that big Billy like that, you know what I mean? To your question, I think you already know R9 is my guy, but I'm gonna go with something a little different right here. I'm gonna go Steve McManaman. Now, Stevie Mac, was a bowler.
Yes, Naya.
You kinda had to be there to truly see the magic of Stevie Mac. The boy was a baller. In my opinion, he was like Giggs on steroids, like Giggs with a little hint of a bad boy.
And Bruce Gobble are going absolutely mad with Steve McManaman. It was a very, very poor clearance, but that reaction is a bit over the top, to put it mildly.
When I think of a traditional winger and what a traditional winger does, tricky, techie, quick, elusive. For his time at Liverpool, he won an FA Cup and a league title. Then went on to Real Madrid in 1999, I believe it was. Quote me if I'm wrong. And for an English player to go to Real Madrid, you must be of the business.
Yes, Naya.
As I said before, no one accidentally gets signed by Real Madrid. It's not by fluke or by chance. They look, they search, they do their research. They see a particular polish on a player that they go for. With Real Madrid, he won 2 league titles and a Champions League. What more do you really need? But to that point, his style of play, to me, I just loved. And there was also a dispute with Umbro that he went through when he was with Liverpool that made me love him even more. The dispute with Umbro was something in the contract, which is fair, it happens all the time. But what he did was he blacked out his boots. Now that was unheard of, unseen. It was very Dennis the Menace, Roy of the Rovers, very unruly, kind of a bad boy trait. So to see and know a player is blacking out his boots, which was unheard of back then, was just, it was a thing. Like, you kind of had to be there. Like, doesn't get the flowers he deserves, to be honest with you. It's kind of sad. Yeah, we see him on TV here and there, but really, do we really respect him as a player? I don't think the industry and the culture of football gives him the flowers he truly deserves. That's just my opinion personally. You think you know football? Which club always drops the nicest kits? That's an interesting question. And as much as I give them absolute hell on my channel, and it gives me such joy doing it, by the way, I gotta give Arsenal some credit somewhere.
Man, this is some bullshit.
And their kit man, their design team, their marketing team, when it comes to making kits and merchandise, oh mate, they know what they're doing. The colors are always crisp, the designs are always clean, and they like to push it. It's almost like Arsenal are kind of like a streetwear brand. That's the way I see their clothing and merchandise. And their kits are just simplistic, clean lines, bold, never too, don't get me wrong, they've had some howlers here and there, but what team hasn't? Let's be honest with ourselves here.
Go on.
But I'll give Arsenal the credit, man. I'm not delusional like that. I can give their flowers when need be, sometimes, kinda. Depends on the day. It's the off season, that's why I'm giving it to them. How about that? Fair? Fair. In saying that, I've always been a big fan of Fiorentina, Real Madrid. They always have the cleanest look. They don't shy too far away from their traditional roles and colors. I don't like when teams like to experiment. Don't experiment. Give me what I need, but revamp it. It's almost like Porsche. Everyone knows the Porsche 911 shape. It's been that way since the beginning of time. I think it's like the 1950s. You know a Porsche a mile away. And the design is always just a slight bit of evolution towards the future. That's what I like in my kits. I know I went completely left with that. Just that's the way my brain works. I don't know what to tell you. Work with me, not against me, yeah?
Bullshit.
If you've made it to this part of the video, I appreciate you greatly. Give me a like and a comment. It helps my channel out and it lets me know that you love what I'm doing, and I will continue to do what I do best, and that's be great.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks.
Stay focused, stay blessed. Look 'em all.